Hey traders, welcome to the channel The Novel Trader. I'm your trader and trainer, Mr. Paras Koil over here. So in today's video, we are going to do an amazing news trade over here, as I have done the news trade for you guys in I think yesterday as well, in which we have taken the trade on the USD and unemployment claims. And today, as I told you, there is a very important news that is going to be released in the market regarding the non-farm payrolls. So let's go back to the Forex factory and let's understand what is the important news that is going to be released today and how it is going to impact our markets and how can we make some money out of it. Okay, so what we are going to do first, we are going to do the fundamental analysis for the news itself, and then we are going to go to the gold chart. Since it's a USD news in the market over here, we are going to trade in the gold itself, XAUUSD, so that we all guys can make some money out of it. Okay, guys. So for first fundamental, and then going towards the technical part of the gold analysis chart. Okay, so let's understand the first fundamental, that is the USD news, the USD news, the non-farm payroll. So this is a smaller, the short form is NFP for all of this news that is going to be released in the market. And this is very, very important, guys. Our major economies, even including the other countries, not just the US itself, are dependent upon the data that is going to be released in the new in this news itself. So this news is going to be released exactly after 10 minutes, exactly at 8:30 a.m. And before we start the analysis, I would urge you to please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and hit the like icon, guys, as well. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel The Novel Trader. We are trading live on the news itself on a daily basis. I have also put up various videos on the smart money structure and the smart money concepts of the trading itself. And if you want to have my best strategy, which is the opening bell strategy, I have uploaded the part 1 and the part 2 over here. You can go and check it out. And if you have any questions, guys, related to the trading itself or related to anything related to financial psychology, you are most welcome to put it in the comment section. I'm also going to put up my number very soon, and then you will be able to contact me directly over on the WhatsApp. Okay, guys. So let's start with the news analysis of the US dollar, the non-farm payrolls. Okay. So let's see. The 8:30 news is going to be released in the market. Let's do the fundamental analysis first, and then we are going to move to the technical analysis. So in the NFP itself, you can see that there are going to be major three news and actually major five news that is going to be released in the market all together at once. However, the major important things that is going to be over here is the core retail sales over here and the retail sales monthly on monthly basis. So normally what happens is these two news exactly are different from the non-farm payrolls. So basically NFP has major three news: the average hourly earnings data, and the non-farm employment change data, and the unemployment rate. So these are the major news for the NFP itself. However, the core retail sales and the retail sales on monthly basis are a different set of news that should be released on a different day. But it's like one of the major rare times that is happening, that five of these news are going to be released simultaneously whatsoever. So over here, we have to understand that there's going to be huge volatility in the market in the gold chart itself. So we have opened up the gold chart, and I have given you the last. If you have joined the last video, guys, we have also taken the trade on the unemployment claims, which was released yesterday over here. So yesterday, exactly at I think 8:30 a.m., the unemployment claims were released in the market, and the timer for NFP has been released over here. So in the next 7.5 minutes, there is going to be a huge volatility in the US dollar as well as the gold chart itself. So since it's a USD news, we mostly trade in the gold itself. When there is other pairs news or other forex pairs that is going to be released, then we actually trade in that specific forex currency. Okay, guys. So let's understand first of all of these five news, one by one, and then we will be able to have a clear picture of in our mind what we are going to do in this news is going to be released. So average hourly earnings rate, as you know, guys, that all our payrolls and all our monthly earnings are dependent upon the hourly earnings. Okay, so why traders care for this news is it's a leading indicator for a consumer inflation. When the businesses pay more for the labor, the higher the costs are usually passed on to the consumer. So if basically you have to understand it not from your salary perspective way, but you have to understand in the economy way. If the earnings rate, or you can say the earnings pay rate, increases in the market, it's a kind of a negative impact on the consumer inflation, because if your earnings are going upside, and the cost of creating or giving the services or creating product are also going to be go upside, so the prices go up for the things you consume, the prices also go up, because of which you have to spend more in the economy. Okay, so this is a kind of a anti-correlated news with the you can say with the gold itself or the US dollar itself, because if the earnings are going to be increased, okay, so the forecast over here is 0.3%, but if the actual data which is going to be released in the 6.5 minutes next, you're going to see if it is 0.4 or it is 0.5, then it is going to be a negative impact for the US dollar index itself. And if it is you can say negative for US dollar, then you will see the gold rising up. So if it is any news which is anti-correlated with the US dollar, you will see it is highly correlated with the gold spot chart, or you can say any other forex pair itself. Okay, second news for we are going to discuss is about the non-farm employment change. So what we are discussing over here, you can click on the red this folder box and you will see why traders care, because job creation is an important leading indicator for consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. So this is a kind of a highly, you can say, a very directly correlated news for the US dollar itself. If the non-farm employment change is better than before, so the forecast over here is 58K, but if it's better, then you will see that the price will actually the US dollar will go up and the gold will go downside. Last but not the least is the unemployment rate over here for the NFP. Although it's generally viewed as a lagging indicator, the number of unemployed people is an important signal of the overall economic health, because consumer spending is highly correlated with the labor market conditions. Unemployment is a major consideration for those steering of the country's monetary policy. So obviously, guys, if there is more unemployment in the country or in any economy, then the economy will go downside. So as you can see that the 4.3% is the forecast for the unemployment rate in the US economy. If it is increasing, okay, if it is increasing, then you will see that the US dollar will go downside and the gold will go upside. So basically, guys, you have to understand this news thing as a anti-correlation or directly correlation or an anti-correlation with the your forex pair itself. Since a USD news, we are trying to understand the fundamental analysis, what will happen when the actual data will be released in the market, and how it is going to impact our prices. Okay, how it is going to impact the forex pair or the gold pair or the metals or the commodities that you're trading in the market. Many traders over here are actually trading in gold itself. Many traders are also trading in the SPY or any other indexes. So we have to find the correlation with every other currency that you're trading in the market, and finally you can make any decision regarding whether you want to buy or sell in the market, regarding the case when the news is going to be released. So when this news is released, you will see that there is a huge spike in the market, either towards the upside or towards the downside, and this new spike is actually gives us the best momentum, or you can say the best chance or opportunity to earn big money, because when this big moves comes in, we are able to make good money out of the market, even with the less amount of lots or trading in the market. But because it is highly volatile, okay, you have to understand, because when the news is highly volatile, as you can see in the last news impact as well, the market rushed off from this level to this level within just two candles. That means within 10 minutes, if you will see, the market was able to draw down from 5158 till 5081. So 100 basis points were actually taken care of in just 10 minutes itself. So whenever the news impact is going to be there, you will see huge spikes either towards the upside. Okay, so what can happen in the news? Let's come to the technical analysis. Either the price will go towards the upside in a huge spike, or it will try to go downside. And third, last but not the least, there is a high chances for consolidation, or you can say trap momentum as well, because what happens is sometimes you will see any candle like this. Okay, it is not going anywhere. The price started somewhere over here, it took out the stop losses from the upside as well, and it took out the stop losses from the downside as well. So these are the things that we have to take care of. We have three probabilities with us. Either the price will try to go up and it will target the major liquidity levels from the upside. Let's say, for example, the major liquidity level for today is the this session high, and also I have marked the major liquidity levels from the previous day itself. So previous day, you will see that the previous day highs are above at the levels of 5194, and the major level of the whole week low is exactly at 4996. So it's around the level of 5000. Okay, so what we are expecting today is, if the news is positive, if the news is highly positive for us, you will see that the gold will try to move towards the upside and it will try to breach the level of 5200. But if it's not there, if it's the reversal, or you can say if it's anti versus, then what we are going to see that the price will try to go down and breach the level of 5000. So these are the two major expectations if the price moves in trend. And last but not the least, you will see if the price is actually trying to consolidate it, if it's just trying to trap, then no matter what, whether you sell or whether you buy, the price will take out this level as well, and then the price will take out this level as well, and then will go and take out this level as well. So this is the major trap momentum. So one thing that you have to remember in the kind of risk perspective is that you have to stay very calm while trading in the news itself. You have to be very risk conscious, because your stop loss levels will not hit. Let's say, for example, you're trading over here and you're putting the stop loss over here. In the news, when there is a high volatility, the price actually jumps. And because of the jumping of the price, your stop loss also jumps. So let's say if you have put up a stop loss of, let's say $1,000 in a single trade, there is a high possibility that your trade will close at minus 5,000, because the price has went onto your against your favor, and the prices also jumped your stop loss as well. So all the levels that you have to understand is that the position sizing in this new trade should be very, very careful. You have to be very careful with what you are deciding. So now let's move on to the technical analysis part, since only 1 minute is left with the news and we are going to take the trade. So what is happening over here in the today's market is that the market tried to consolidate. This is the whole consolidation that is happening in the market. And since the market has a very bearish sentiment from the past 3 to 4 days, you will see that there is a huge liquidity built up over here as well, and there is a liquidity below this level as well. And now looking at the levels, what we are looking at over here, you can see a huge sell leg in the market without any grasp of the buying leg over here. So what we are today taking is as a small buy trade in the market. We are going to put up a trade. So we have opened up the trade from, you can open up the trade from here, putting a stop loss exactly at the levels of this level. Okay, so 5077 should be the level of the stop loss, and the target should be at least minimum this level. So 6 RR trade will be there, and if you want to put up a big target, you can target till 5200 as well. So this is our buy trade for today. Let's see what is going to happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, there is a high possibility that the market can be risky. So see, the market is going in our favor, guys. Put the stop loss to the break even. Put the stop loss to the break even, guys. Those who have taken the trade, you can also close half of the position in the market. So as I told you, the first target should be exactly at this level. The 1:6 RR should be there. So around 670 pips, we are actually targeting the market. Let's look at the data itself. We have put up a buy trade and the market is going towards the upside. So data, you can see that the data is still pending in the market, and the data is released. So some of the news is negative, some of the news is positive. Let's look at the data. So as you can see that the price is actually moving in our forward towards the upside. If you want to close little bit position, you can actually close till over here as well. But my analysis says that the target should be exactly at 5144. But you should close half of the leads, because we have already got more than 1:3. If you will look over here, we have already received more than 1:3, actually even more than around 1:4. But you can target till over here. So close half of the positions in the market over here and put the rest for this target, and also do the break even, guys. Do not forget to give the break even. If you have already bought with me 15 seconds before, you must do the break even so that you do not lose any money now. And half of the you can say lot should be taken care of over here. And now we are waiting for the full target over here. Let's see if we in the same candle we are able to get the target till over here, or the market might reverse and take out your stop losses again. So let's see what is going to happen. The market is trying to stretch towards the upside. The market has already traveled around 47 pips. Yes, so around 470 pips the market has already traveled towards the upside, and the minimum target we have actually taken is 1:3, and the next target is 5143. And if the market pursues towards the upside again, then you can target till over 5200 level. But since the now candle is consolidating, so let's look at the 1 minute chart over here. As you can see that the market is consolidating, I would suggest you to take out at 1:3. So 1:3 has been the confirmed target over here, and the rest of the position should be at the break even level or at the level of this level, so that you can have the the cost of the spread of doing this business at break even exactly. So this is the break even point. This is the first target that we have achieved till 1:3, and the major target is exactly at 5140. Okay, guys, so let's see what is going to happen. Let's stay in the momentum for some time, and let's see if the price is going to go above, and it will be able to take out the major level of 5144. Okay, so you can actually target till 5140. Okay, so this is the major target. So let's see how the candle behaves. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel, The Novel Trader, guys. We are trading every day on the news analysis itself. Whenever any news, important news is going to be released in the market, we are going to trade over here itself. Okay, guys. So do not forget to subscribe. This is a live NFP trade that we have taken today. The whole data has been released in the market. As you can see, let's see, whole data has been released. And as I told you, what will happen if the hourly earnings rate increase? So from 0.3, it went to 0.4, which is negative for the US dollar and positive for the gold itself. In the core retail sales, as as you can see, there is no change, and it is actually negative. So it is negative for the US dollar and positive for the gold itself. Non-farm employment change, you can see from 58K, you can see that there is minus 92K. This is a very huge difference that has been released. And again, this is what? This is a negative for US dollar and positive for the gold itself. Retail sales, as you can see, from minus 0.3 till minus 0.2. All you have to do is, this is not positive, guys, because ultimately, as you can see, this is still negative. So I will say this is again negative for the US dollar and positive for the gold itself. And last but not the least, the unemployment rate has increased by 0.1 basis percent, I think 10 basis percent, 10 basis points. So 4.4 is the new unemployment rate, which is again negative for the US dollar and positive for the gold itself. So even before the news was released in the market, we were able to take the trade on to the right side of the market. As you can see, guys, our major trade is also about to hit in the market, and we're able to decode the news very easily. So today's target was around first half of the position. We have taken 1:3, and the next target, as I've told you, is around 5140. So in the single candle, we have caught the total momentum of 500 pips exactly. So 49.5, that means 495 pips you have already covered in the market for today. And the major target you can see at 5140. Also, if you have not traded your stop loss, guys, please do it at the break even. And also you can put the next stop loss over here for half of the position which is still running in the market. You can put the existing stop loss till at 5100, so that you can capture some points as well. Okay, even if the price now tries to reverse, because over here what we can see is this is a trend line trapping in the market. So all of this liquidity was taken out by you can say this same candle, and now all the sellers, or you can say all the buyers, the late buyers who are now buying in the market, they have started buying after the breakout has been done. So what are the prices trying to do? They have actually captured all the buy stops over here, and now what can happen is also the market can reverse and take out the stop losses of all these buyers who have taken the trade on the trend line breakout, because all the breakout traders have put their stop losses on these levels, and that's why both side can, the market can go towards the both side. So already we have captured a lot of pips, and the market is still flourishing towards the upside. I would suggest now you can close and you can put the target till 5140, while putting your existing stop loss now exactly at the level of 5100. Okay, so that you can capture and you can exist some profits itself. So let's wait and watch what is happening with the candle, if we are able to get to the whole target, or we are able to we have to put a stop on the trading itself, because now in a single candle we have caught this much volatility. Guys, please like the video, and if you have any questions, you have any queries regarding the same, regarding the news trade, you're most welcome to connect with us at our email as well. I have put up the email, and I'll be putting my phone number in the near future. You can see in the description, and you can connect me directly to solve your queries itself. Also, do subscribe to the channel, The Novel Trader. We are live trading every day on the news itself. We will discussing on the weekend itself. We are going to discuss the next week's important news that is going to be released in the market, and we are going to live trade on every news that is important over here. So our next week will be busy. As you can see, first Monday and Tuesday there are no news itself, and the Wednesday itself we have a 8:30 a.m. USD news. So we will be trading on the gold itself again, and CPI is very important news, guys. On the Thursday, there's GBP news at 5:30 a.m. If you are actually available at 5:30 a.m., you should get up. However, this is just a you can say speaking one, so this might not give a good impact. So we can skip this news. At 8:30 a.m., the USD, the unemployment claims are there, so we will be trading live on this. At 3 a.m., the GBP, the GDP data is going to be released. This is important, guys. Exactly at 8:30 a.m., the PPI index is going to be released in the market in the USD again. Also, there will be a Canadian news of the unemployment change, so you can be trading at the USD CAD itself. Okay, and exactly at 10 a.m. The job openings is going to be released in the market. So this is the basically the news week for us. It is an important week, and let's see our target as well. You can see that the target is moving, and we are about to receive the whole target till 5140. Okay, guys. So now we are going to end this discussion. We are going to leave, and please put the target over here and put the stop loss now exactly at the level of 5130. So I have given you three levels. First, we did the break even. Then I gave you the 5100 level. Now I'm asking you to please, increase the stop loss size till over here. Sorry, increase the stop loss till the 5120 now. So even if the price reverses, you will be out at 5120, and we have captured good rewards till today. Okay, guys. So if you have any queries, you know how to contact me now. And till then, take care. Hasta la vista, and see you next week, guys.